Apparently, that's where some of the
One the
scientists
18
are
wheeler
missing,
week.
you know, those scientists.
Oh, is that where that's happening, really? In
Yeah,
Rosemont?
one of them went the way of the dodo. Not Rosemont, at Huntsville.
Oh, that's where those scientists have gone missing down in Huntsville?
So one of them in particular, she did go the way of the dodo. She did take an early exit. But yeah, they're being missing.
One point week.
It's crazy,
It's in,
dude. From MIT to MIA, bro. That's the craziest. At least 10 individuals connected to sensitive US aerospace, nuclear, and defense research have died or disappeared recently. That's two different things, though. Disappearing.
Yeah. That gives me more pause that we're a part of some like Raider, like neo-noir detective thing.
Yeah.
Them just dying. I mean, people die every day.
People die every day. Yeah, William Neil McCaslin, a retired U.S. Air Force Major General. He vanished from his New Mexico home in February 2026, leaving his phone and identification behind. Well, Santa Claus or Santa Fe, dude? That takes you back to that question, man. That's a tough one.
Sure. Yeah, well, somebody let the door open and the wrong dogs came home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Oh. I know who it was. It was some of those piss warriors from frickin' Christian Dior probably pulled up and wet that dude down a little. You create enough of a stream in the kitchen. A senior's gonna fuck. Yeah.
Flash flood.
Oh, a senior does not stand a chance against a flash flood, and I'll say that out loud, brother.
I can't. I fucking can't.
Scream that.
Sure, and I'll be receptive to it the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there back there with a good book, just going, God damn.
From back in the front and the back in the front, your massa
You'll
pusa.
poke your head out of a changing room and be like, all right.
Never had a chance.
This is the next.
Fucking never had a chance, bro.
Yeah, if you slick somebody up, like, and I've said this
Just
for
quit,
months.
I was
please.
here when you said it.
Yeah, if you slick somebody up good enough, anything can be a slip and slide. So
That's
a
crazy.
staircase, most homes have a staircase. So if they're slick enough, bye.
Bye. Grandpa! And he's gone. You can barely even, or you try to use his real name, then Henry, like that's the craziest thing. Now a black grandpa, they'll mill around
I'm spot bitchy.
even than the stream's even gonna get them, you would think.
Sure.
Always
Yeah.
after updates.
They, they're
Yeah.
probably more worldly, and they'll
Hopefully we
see
get put into plat.
see the stream maybe before the white grandpa, but either way, when the flood
Nah,
comes,
we've never been there. Oh.
come on, man.
You don't stand a chance, baby. That's the Bible working.
Yeah, that's Noah.
Yeah.
The piss flood.
That's it, brother. Drip, drip.
That's scary to think about.
It's scary to think about, dude. You're living anyway, you're living in Chicago now, huh?
Yeah, I moved from Austin in December, and I lived in St. Louis for 6 months, and now I've been settling in Chicago. Yeah,
How's it been there?
it's been good. They have a hot dog culture that is out of this world. Relish, mustard, the works.
Oh yeah.
And the people have been treating me with grace and kindness.
Mm-hmm.
And I, in turn, have been passing on to them a smile.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Did you miss Austin when you left? What was the reason of leaving Austin? Because you were things were going good there, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I worked at a mothership for a year, and I won the equivalent. I won the Austin's, not the funniest person, but the Austin comedy competition. So yeah, I was really ingrained in the scene there.
And that was 2021, was it or no?
When I won that, I moved there in 2021. I think I won that in 2023, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a lot of really great friends there. I felt like maybe it was time for me to do something else. I'm going to grad school, so you wrote me a letter of recommendation for that. And I'm going to DePaul to do screenwriting. So I just wanted to make some changes in my life. Yeah.
That's wild, dude. Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
On getting in over there. Are you excited about it?
I am. It starts in September, and then I'm going to write my Great American Novel.
Dude.
Yep.
Is there novels you kind of were inspired by? Like, was there a novel that you kind of read that led you to even kind of spark that in your head? Or a book that you read that kind of sparked that in your head? Because I think, like, I like to write, so I think there's things there was one book I read and I was like, huh.
Yeah, there's some good, like, memoir type books that I really liked. One of them is a book called Permanent Midnight by a guy named Jerry Stahl that they made into a movie with Ben Stiller. Another great one is Sing Backwards and Weep by Mark Lanigan, who used to be the lead singer of The Screaming Trees.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, some memoirs, and then a lot of, like, screenplays. Like, obviously, I'm a big fan, as most people are, of Paul Thomas Anderson, who did Magnolia and One Battle After Another. And PTA, yeah. So, yeah, I love movies, and I like movies, and I'm just as happy with a good book. I can't stress that enough. But, yeah, I want to learn how to, like, write screenplays and stuff like that, and I want to be a multi-hyphenate. I want to be a bad boy, and I want to be a sweetie. So.
How do you do that, I wonder? I'm trying to think of, like, a candy that really presents itself like that.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids.
You think? Oh, because they're kids.
And there's nothing more rotten than a kid.
Right, but they're but they're also very
Hey.
cherubian. Kids are very cherubescent.
Sure.
They're very much like the angels. They're God's little wiggers or whatever, right?
Ik praat
And
met
so when you
woorden.
add that sourness to them, you're saying this is another thing about
Kan je
them.
mij nou horen?
Ik hoor je.
Not
Ja,
like
ja,
a
ik hoor je
white
nou.
boy.
Ja, dat was
You
een
might not
weird
like a
setting,
little
want ik
piglet.
kon mij
Yeah,
echt
so
niet
I think there's a
reguleren
lot of
mooi.
that goes on.
Sure.
When you combine stuff like that, there's also some candies that some people can't even get through. Like we had kids that couldn't handle gobstoppers or whatever, and they had to move to another school. We'd have, and people were like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just couldn't figure it out.
Sure. Well, it's a lesson in patience. It's for me when I think of gobstoppers, I think that the line of demarcation is only visible to those outside the cultural means of production, and so it really is Leninism at its most Stalingradian, but it's beautiful. So you can see that's actually a model of the universe.
Oh, they
so.
call them the Berlin Ball. That's why, because there's so much to go through.
There's so
you have to be willing to do it.
You have to be if you want to get to that center, which is just plutonium. It is yellow cake uranium. So it'll make you sick as a dog, but it'll make you grow in ways you should not.
Oh, dude, I saw a kid who'd have to take his shoes off in the middle of one because his feet were popping right out of him. This is forever chemicals. And a lot of rumors is that Wonka was working early with forever chemicals. That's rumor.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of PFAs in there. I saw a video the other day that people's grandparents now have PFAs in them, so they're suggesting like shutting down hugs, shutting down.
Yeah, well, the original recipe was Zyklon B, so it does make people like it'll make you happy in the moment, but sad for a lifetime. So
yeah, so it's your choice, Bucko.
Yeah, pick your battles.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That's what's going on. Short answer: yes. Several popular candies formerly marketed under the Wonka brand, like Nerds and Laffy Taffy, have recently tested positive for very high levels of arsenic. Thank you, Perplexity, which is a persistent, forever contaminant in the environment and can.
He's on B.
Ek het eers besef ons moes geplant het nie.
Search and destroy. All assets move to engage unauthorized personnel. We got the bomb. Bomb plant in progress. MTC is nearing zero. Close the deal. Our device was disarmed.
GG,
Your
GG's,
metrics are slipping.
GG's.
Clean it up.
Ek gaan sommer e-replies nou na hierdie SND man.
Don't jinx me. He says somewhere Crim top 250.
Search and
The
destroy. The guild has chosen to invest in you. Do not let us down. We're almost out of time. Buckle down and take this. Enemy device is set. One enemy left. Neutralize them. Last one standing. Protocols are clear.
Ah!
Well done.
Bomb defused.
Ik dacht dat hij gaat terugkomen in GG's.
Performance, SEC team. Make sure it stays that way.
GG's.
Je hebt gezien dat hij leek. Nou, zo'n beetje. Dat is zo'n beetje niet bij je niet.
Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Bomb acquired. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. We're setting up the bomb. Bomb is armed. You are our final asset. Do your job.
Awesome.
One hostile
Ah,
remains. Take them
ek
out.
is
RCXD available.
The enemy has defused our bomb. Work is not done. Get back out there. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. DC is nearing zero. Close the deal. Enemy set the bomb.
Nice.
But we are not out of this yet.
Ik heb gedacht, je gaat dit doen. Die staan daar, gooi en van
Ja,
achteraf komen.
dan, ja.
Search and destroy. Show some initiative, and Miss Kagan will take notice. We got the bomb. Enemy Hellstorm launch detected in your AO. There's not much time left to lock this down. We're planting the bomb. Charges. One hostile remains.
Ja, nou is ook achter in hulle spawn hoor.
Ah, come on! GG's, GG's.
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 Search and destroy. The corporation needs your best today. It is that simple.
Have the Vedic teachings
Ag here
been
broken en onder
continually
couches.
practiced
Fucking
from
gemors.
thousands of years ago till today?
Yes, yes, but it was kept as a guarded secret with very few people. They would only share it with, you know, people who are really ethical or whom they see that they are fit to be given knowledge. Maybe some royalties were given. But, you know, I thought, you know, it's the other way around. We can make people fit and more moral and
yeah.
ethically strong by teaching them this.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit of a rebel in that direction. I said, whatever traditional knowledge is there, it's should be available for everyone on the planet. Every human being is a right over them. That's my view from the very beginning. So I wanted people to have that.
So there was a time it was more like a secret knowledge.
Yes, it was always guarded as a secret knowledge.
Yes.
So there are chances for people misusing it.
Because it's very powerful.
Powerful knowledge.
Over the course of your lifetime, how have you seen the
Yes,
acceptance
why
of spiritual
did I
practices
do that?
change?
Oh yeah, big way. 45 years back, it was
Ah,
not the
die
same.
controle, man.
The mainstream
Control,
people
extra kan
thought,
die
oh,
stick
these practices, meditation, this must be a little, maybe some cuckoo or something.
Yeah.
They would not think that it is a mainstream narration. But today it's different. You know, last year, 192 countries came together to declare World Meditation Day. It has never happened in United Nations.
Bomb carrier down.
Of course, 10 years back they did World Yoga Day. 21st June.
Yeah.
But last year,
Top
specifically meditation was taken as a very serious thing. And when I led the meditation in United Nations, the Secretary General, he said this, Gurudev, we need this before every negotiation. When people meditate, they become calm and they're able to listen to others. Our perception, our observation, our expression all improves through meditation. And that's why I feel it's very important today to bring a robust mental health in our society. This has been a very big issue. Perhaps you may also have never heard about bipolar, schizophrenia when you were all young, right?
No.
I had never heard about these words.
No.
When I went to school and college, we never heard about bipolar or schizophrenia. Today, people take pride in taking the antidepressants. That is so surprising. People think, oh, say I'm taking Prozac. I mean, that shows the mental health issue is a very big issue in the world. Now, these practices will help you to get out of those mental health challenges, and you don't need to take these medications. Even to sleep well, you need today, sleep has become an abnormal function. To make it normal, you have to consume, sleeping pills. If you meditate, do the breathing techniques, our sky techniques, Sudarshan Kriya, you have very good sleep, you have very good alertness. And another thing, the modern day life is about the mindfulness. People talk a lot about mindfulness. The mindfulness is, I would say, just the pathway to your home. It's just the portico of the house. It's not the house. Mindfulness is a byproduct of meditation. If you practice mindfulness too much, it causes more tension to you.
No,
it is
awesome.
Doing something.
What
Mindfulness is keeping your mind alert. And this is a lot of effort. This is strenuous on our mind and
nice,
brain,
actually. Nice, man.
Meditation is just the opposite. It just relaxes you.
That's eintlik embarrassing.
It gives you deepest rest. So that when you come out of meditation, mindfulness is already there. Natural. It's not an imposed, practiced one. It is a natural outcome in your life. You are very mindful. You are very aware of everything. But that should be the byproduct of meditation.
Would you describe meditation as an active or passive process?
It's an active passive process. It's an activity in the sense you have to sit and do it. It is passive in the sense you let it happen, because you let go of doing anything and or everything. When you let go, meditation happens to you.
So is the active part really about letting go of everything else?
The active part is wanting to do and sit for meditation and let go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me about the different kinds of meditation. There's guided meditation, body scans, mantra meditations, focusing on a candle, focusing on breath, focusing on sensations in the body. Do they do different things?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
There are as many as 112 different types of meditation techniques.
guys.
What technique you do is not that important. But you have to do the technique correctly. Many times people do the body scanning, it remains the body scanning. But then they take them on an imaginative drive. And they say, oh, imagine you are on the beach, you are holding the hand of someone very dear to you.
Yeah, it does.
Now, suppose you have two persons who are very dear to you. You have two kids, then your mind starts working. Whose hand am I holding?
Yeah, becomes work.
It becomes a mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
So the mental gymnastics, we should not do it. That becomes a strain on you. And then you say, oh, imagine there is a blue light coming. Well, that's an effort. But if you say, just take your attention to your right foot, a right thumb, that is easy.
Simple.
Simple. So, non-imaginative, a gentle scanning is what we call Yoga Nidra. That is good. It's good to do. But then there are meditation with mantra meditation. You take an initiation from a teacher of your mantra. And then the teacher will tell you how to use the mantra, how to take it. That's very good too. And guided meditations are very good also in the group. Many times, if you are not able to meditate on your own, guided meditation is very comforting and takes you deeper. So, any meditation is okay. But the thing is, you need to know that the goal of all meditation is to be nothing, to get into the space where you are simply energy and you are just love.
There's a long tradition of reading sacred text slowly, allowing each word to settle, echo, and reveal meaning over time. Rather than rushing to conclusions, this practice invites reflection, listening, and attention. For centuries, this repetition has been used to stay close to wisdom, not by studying words as information.
So gents, so
but by
happy New
receiving
Year's,
them
happy
as
New
something
Year's.
lived and experienced over and over
Same
again.
momentum.
Here,
Tradition
Duppy,
is known
Niels
as
Klani. Yeah, wat hulle black what the
Divina.
fuck, ou?
Blackcard is deel van die nuwe map, ou.
Monastic life, it engages
ek in
scripture
rank.
through 4 gentle
Ek is in
modes:
rank.
reading,
Ja, jy's in rank.
reflection,
Okay.
repetition, and rest. A short passage is read, a single phrase is held. Silence becomes part of the practice,
you guys also on the rank.
creating space for
Yeah, you guys are on
insight
the
to
rank.
surface naturally.
Yeah, I'm busy playing my placement match now.
365 brings that
So
ancient
what if
rhythm
a
into the
placement match
present
goes
moment.
wrong now? Do we get
Designed for
into
modern
that
life,
rank
it
or
offers
what
brief,
now?
guided
What's
No,
going
the
on?
cultural
fuck
reflection
knows, dude. You know
throughout the day.
Activision and Call
To
of Duty, they
begin with
fuck it.
intention.
They always fuck the shit
Pause
up
at
before
midday.
I don't
before an
understand,
update.
but yeah.
The readings are less about information
Oh shit.
gathering
Yeah,
and
sorry
more
to hear
for
that. That's my
returning to
first game
wisdom.
and I'm playing with fucking Packet. So good at this in-game update I wanna get. I'm gonna have to
Okay, but
restart
let's win this
also
placement match. Let's win the placement match and get to top 250.
Nah, the thing is,
modern
I don't
way
think
to
we can
keep
win it. They a
biblical
full
wisdom
stack of
close,
crims, bro. That's the
quietly
whole thing.
present, steady, and alive within everyday life.
Oh my fuck, bro. Let me lock in.
Lectio
2-1 statue.
is a free resource. Find
Just need to
inspiration there, now and always. Learn more at lectio365.com.
2-1 statue.
Would you say that
Got
the
one. Got
root
statue.
of all conflict
He's one on point.
is the same?
There could be many causes for conflict.
We got P2.
Good shit. Go new,
There
go
can
new,
be
go
one
new.
answer.
Someone play back, someone play back, someone play back,
Getting back.
someone play
got
back.
back
Still back,
spawns.
still back. Oh wait,
And
just so
seeing
keep
the
spawns. You keep
conflict
spawns.
Just a
You keep
stepping stone
spawns.
for
Someone here.
2 pushing spawn,
want
2
to be.
pushing spawn.
Good shit, good
Both
shit.
sides of a
They're pushing mud.
conflict
Look at mud. Look at your mud. Look at your mud.
the
Look
chances
at
of
mud.
them
Watch your
finding
mud.
resolution
I need
are
help.
better, yes?
Oh yeah.
We don't have spawns.
Even if one side meditates also.
Oh my
they
word,
get
my
the
aim is
skill
so
how
rusty, bro.
to manage and get over the conflict. Yeah.
Tell me about the meditation in prison. How does it come to be?
Good shit.
And is there a resistance
yes,
initially
state.
to doing it?
Oh yeah, whether inside prison or outside, there has been resistance in people to do. But once they know it, when they do it, when they are guided through it, they love it. In conflicting zones like Iraq, when they're after war, or also in Colombia, in Sri Lanka, in many of these areas,
Okay, I'm gonna start
they have
rapping for
done
you.
programs for the people. there you don't talk about peace. People are only looking for justice.
3 on you, 3 on you.
As I say, you are fighting for justice. Yeah, you must. But for fighting also you need energy. If you are shaken from inside, you have no energy to fight, right? So the strength comes to you when you go deep inside. Once you go inside, your mind becomes much more clearer. Then your hatred disappears.
Nice. One on time. Come.
Every child who has come into this planet has come as a bundle of joy. So, if you see through my eyes, there is no bad guys on earth. They are bad because of their environment,
One on your
or
left, yellow
their
spawn, yellow spawn,
education or lack of it,
Oh, behind
or the
us.
circumstances that they got into, or lack of opportunity to know how to manage their own emotions. All this causes them to be who they are. So if we remove this veil of ignorance from them, you find them like what they were as
Watching your
a
back spawn.
child. A bundle
They're
of
all
joy
spawning back.
with
They're all
bubbling
spawning back.
enthusiasm. So inside every culprit there is a victim crying for help. And we need to heal them. Once the victim is healed, culprit disappears. The people who are engaged in crimes or all these people who do antisocial with burglars and those who, walk around with a gun and random shooting and mindless killings, they all need help.
One on T, one.
They were not born into this world as such. They were all misled, misunderstood, mistreated and misinformed and miseducated, ill-educated.
You said remove
Gotta watch that, Jay.
ignorance. You didn't say educate. You said remove the ignorance, which implies they already know. We all already know.
Correct. The veil need to be removed.
Yes.
The curtain, the veil which is,
2 on point, 2 on point.
shrouding the light that you are. Need to be removed. That's all.
One on your jump on.
Sounds like the ignorance
No, man,
is
who
the
the
thing that was learned. And that's
Yeah.
the thing that can be taken away to get back to the natural state.
Correct.
I saw a video where you spoke about not being nice. You recommended not to be nice. I think it was about pleasantries.
Yeah. Sometimes, you get so stuck in being so pleasant and you're not so authentic then. So you don't have to be nice all the time. When you want to say the truth, you can say it. And you should see the reality as it is and express it as it is, without offending anyone. That's one thing. You don't have to be too nice, too goody-goody. At the same time, you don't need to be rude and offend others too.
I need, I'll push that.
Two statue.
And still need not be bitter.
How has your education in physics informed your spiritual understanding?
Well, education in physics keeps you very curious. It keeps your scientific temper and very objective in nature. So I see it's always helpful. The ancient Oriental philosophy, they never separated science from spirituality. They said they always came together. They were together actually. Even if you see the Gita and the Vedas, they start with the 36 elements. The first element is earth. You need to know earth, then water, then fire, then air, then ether, and then mind, intellect, memory, and then it goes on. Then finally it says the Shiva Tattva, the Shiva principle, the pure consciousness. So it's just an extension of each other. Spirituality is an extension of material science. Material science is very much a part of the
One on
spirit.
point. On that.
So they can't exist one without the other. This division, I find, is very artificial. It just makes us in compartments. A holistic outlook towards life, body, mind and spirit. And that's what the modern science is. Now today the scientists are speaking about the consciousness, and every object has a consciousness, and what you see is not real. In 2022, 3 scientists got the Nobel Prize for declaring this is not real. This world is not real. And this is what has been said from ages. That what you see is just permutation, combination of atoms, and is not real. What is real is the wave function, the energy underneath it all. So this is all changing.
Oh,
Everything will
fuck's
change.
sakes. Too pushy
The
back spawn.
non-changing aspect of existence is consciousness. That's what we are. Even in you, now you have a white beard. Before that was different. And as a young boy, you didn't even have beard. But there is something in you that's continuing. Though your body is undergoing changes, your thinking has changed, your emotions are changing. But something there is that has not changed over the years. And logging on to that something, I would call it spirituality. And that brings stability, strength, creativity, and vibrance in life.
Tetragrammaton is a podcast. Tetragrammaton is a website. Tetragrammaton is a whole world
Go on, there's 2.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
What may fall within the sphere of Tetragrammaton? Counterculture, Tetragrammaton. Sacred geometry, Tetragrammaton. The avant-garde, Tetragrammaton. Generative art, Tetragrammaton. The tarot, Tetragrammaton. Out-of-print music, Tetragrammaton. Biodynamics, Tetragrammaton. Graphic design, Tetragrammaton. Mythology and magic, Tetragrammaton. Obscure film,
Oh, one on.
Beach culture, Tetragrammaton. Esoteric lectures, Tetragrammaton. Off-the-grid living.
You are lagging my ass off, boy. Sorry for playing bad.
Canon of fine.
I'm just trying to play point for you guys while I'm lagging.
Tetragrammaton. Ancient wisdom for a new age.
We can't keep on losing. We need to do it now.
Nah. I'm your point guy, don't worry. Dead.
Okay, move.
One shot on point. Okay, go new. Yo, bro, my update finally finished, bro. Yo, nah. Oh my word, it's
tunnel.
No lie, like momentum is good, but he's in his 1v1 is really bad, bro. He's losing his fights.
He's weak.
I'm just lagging, but I can't win my gunfights like this. We just need to play like this, man. Get away from me, get away from me, because we can't sit on each other like this.
Stay, another one.
Got him.
Got him more. Go next. We can't play on you like that. Go next. Oh, wait. Good set. Yo, my packet loss is going down, bro.
Oh, one side.
I got side. One back. Look at your back.
Spawning up.
Oh shit. Yeah, I told you.
He's weak.
Don't worry, I'm just playing time for you guys.
I got momentum on the side.
Push time. Push Spin asses. Oh no,
we can get
boys.
on there, we can win it there.
We can't let them take that point. That's the whole thing, you see. 1 or 2 pins from there.
Yeah, like
I tried to push for side.
Challenge, contest. One shot on point. He killed his
Yeah,
teammate.
yeah.
He costed. Good set
Just
play.
go on, just go on.
Nah, hold it.
No, we can win from this. We can win from this.
Bullshit. Yeah. That's why I said hold it.
Ooh,
Let's
well
go,
done,
man,
gents.
boys.
Well
Yo, I
done.
was lagging my ass off, bruh.
Jeez.
I was lagging my ass off this game, bruh. Yo. What GG's.
GG's momentum.
GG's, bruh. Fucking useless. The fucking enigste goeie rush and W, bruh. Much love for the comms. You either two rather just stop before the season even continues. Jesus Christ. Go, give team a milli. Let's go.
Let's serve these guild bastards a big slice of humble pie, eh?
Vertical, what the fuck is that?
Is dit die mens wat ons is, daai ene wat ons speel het man?
O ja, kan seker wees ja.
Aibo, new map. I've never played that shit.
Give us that one. Give us that one. Oh nice, okay. Okay.
Lock it in, boys.
The thing is, I don't think we for a long.
Now, the free resource. Find
Just need to
inspiration there, now and always. Learn more at lectio365.com.
It's one statue.
The free resource. Find
Just need to
inspiration always at lectio365.com.
It's one statue.
Oh, you guys got marks?
But yeah.
Oh, wait.
Hard point. Stay sharp. The guild's up to something. Got the hard point. Lead's ours. Stay on task. The guild took the hard point. Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it.
One player, one more time.
Got the hard point.
The guy's playing with no.
The guild took the hard point.
His guns are fucking broken.
Oh, and one front top.
Well done. I'm gonna get spawns. One at the back spawns.
Front. Oh, front as well.
Hard point located. Got the hard point. Hard point is active. The guild took the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point locked down.
He's one coming.
Hostiles have the hard point. Got the hard point.
Okay, someone hold spawns. Someone go out and hold rat spawns.
Ah, am I?
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
I'm getting you.
Contesting hard point. Hard
I'm
point
getting you.
Yeah, that was a good old boys. Well done.
Hard point active. The guild took the hard point. Hard point contested.
Yeah, all dead.
Contesting hard point.
Oh fuck, they're watching Sada.
I've got from P1. I'm watching P1.
Hostiles have the hard point. Got the hard point. The guild took the hard point. Hard point is active.
I'm gonna cruise.
I mean, fuck.
Nice one in P1. Dead.
Hostiles have the hard point. Contesting hard point.
Dead.
Hard point locked down.
Oh,
fuck,
from behind,
P2,
boys.
Bottom P.
Hard point contested. Hard point identified.
It's one bullet time. Well done.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point locked down. The guild took the hard point.
Let's get some.
Yo, these people's.
Well done. Okay, get some.
Contesting
Guys, they.
Dead. Oh, behind. Just hold for new, hold for new, hold for new. Nice.
Hardpoint is active. Got the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
And then imagine Sydney Sweeney
Oh, we're not watching shit.
He's just going, oh my god, I want some.
Yeah, I want some
Right?
of this. Yeah.
That's how it happened. Not his fault.
I
Not his
blame
fault. I'm just
them.
saying. And see, and that's where, and you know, and that's where you're like, chicks are manipulative. Not because maybe they purposely are doing it. It's just because they are. They have boobs, therefore manipulative.
Oh, side.
Just pointing out facts, guys. Listen, I'm just asking questions.
I just want to point. Don't fall for Malice's like
Hold on.
whole insecure thing that she does on stream. That whole thing. Just know that you're an awesome gamer. And you know why we're there. And
Shut up, Meg. Anyway. Right, so I wanted to quickly point out some of the Odyssey stuff that I saw. We're not going to spend long on this. I just got one or two things to share with the class. And it was... loading. I think I'm not having loading issues. No. Everything's just loading a bit cuck today. Oh my god, my honestly, dude, my mouth feels like... I don't know what my mouth feels like after that, like, you know,
You're falling behind, Black Ops.
Oh, really? Like,
Oh, two front.
I one shot. I am one shot. I one shot.
Okay, let's get some. Well done.
Bottle.
One bullet, nice.
So there was a couple of things that funny. One was this, and I just want to read this to you. This guy has a good argument with regards to the let me fix this. So Homer goes, Nolan's obviously that's never mentioned in Homer, the cutting of the god statue's head. Yet the director wanted it because the messaging is always the same. Look, the Greeks, the heroes were against the gods, defied the gods when became immoral, selfish atheists. In reality, though, in Greece, everything revolved around religion. Just as it does today. They don't want
One more at the back, one more at the back. There's only one more.
Morality in the sense of that it kind of the only place you get morality from is
One bullet. One more. Right side. Well done.
Window.
All secular morality.
We gotta trade those boys.
I'm probably not going to make the best argument for it, but you know who is?
Okay, set up for new.
He will break that down for you, like why don't I? But yeah. So they don't want you to learn how important religion is for shaping moral values. They want to create a degenerate world sunk into atheism, anarchy, and spiritualism.
No.
They had to disrespect the Odyssey and the Iliad because modern society hates manly role models. And manly role models that can inspire your sons to become greater men and think outside of the box. They don't want this. In Greece, with follow the whole...
One more. Boys, push us, Oak.
Say, I don't even know, always strive for excellence.
Fuck on me, on time.
And do not bring shame upon the race of your father. To live without the imperative...
I've got the flank.
Of the human spirit. When excellence is no longer a measure, when the only sacred thing left is the right to mediocrity and comfort of never being judged by the shadow of a greater man, the man ceases to bridge towards
Gun you.
and becomes merely a consumer of fleeting pleasures in a hectic, eh? The civilization that teaches its young to surpass their ancestors in virtue, courage, wisdom, and beauty ascends. One that teaches them to despise, ignore their ancestors, has already begun.
Boys, where are we?
Descent into oblivion. I mean, like, that's... Wow. Great like take on that, right? Which is true, and this is the stuff that you're seeing in the Odyssey that I'm going, you know, let's see, I think I posted this one already. I'm not going to post it again, but I just want to double check. Sorry about that. One other thing. Oh yeah, I also wanted to point this out. I'm gonna get this in a second. I think
one more at the back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go through this.
Well done.
But this one, I think I shared this the other night. We were chatting about it. Nolan's Odyssey is
Set up new, set up new, set up new.
It doesn't bend, but breaks the foundation of why the Odyssey is, why Odysseus is. By Nolan taking away Odysseus' hubris and pride, he rewrites the entire moral landscape. This is the thing I was talking about. It's like when you, and by doing that, it's like putting the modern lens on him.
Oh, he's so low.
He's this guy that he went and had to fight Troy, and he did unspeakable things. And he's
at the back there, at the back.
Because of it. That would be something akin to what like the soldiers went through in, you know, after World War II or after World War I. Where they guys today that went to Iraq for 10 years. That's the perception these people, like modern day people have.
Yeah, but that's what they've done. They've taken a modern day, I want to say PTSD, and they go, oh, you automatically had that.
Hold that dude. This is how they viewed the world back then. They viewed the world of like they were obsessed with the gods. Like everything was, you know, the gods, and also like he became too vain, he became too great, and then, you know, and the one part this he points this out is like if you take it. Boots the character to singular symbol of a guilt-ridden soldier, which is not characterization of Nolan's Odyssey actually ruins the third act. What did Odysseus learn from being guilt-ridden, deceitful soldier? Well, it's best to kill them all and lie to them before I do it. Like that's not what he did. Knight of Justice, thank you, Mork. Have you watched the movie yet? No, I haven't. I've mentioned this the other night. Like I haven't watched the movie yet. I'm not going to go watch it at the cinema, and I'm going to tell you why now in a second. But the ending of Nolan's Odyssey is a relapse, not a resolution. His Odysseus has learned nothing on his journey. Now it's time for him and Penelope to abandon their post. Cue the Dark Knight Rises theme. Michael Caine nods at the two of them, and the credits roll. I love this take on it. Also, my new favorite thing is every time somebody posts anything, you know, anytime like anybody says anything, is like I use this meme, the GIF of him being tied to the mast. I think it's quite funny. Also, I want to quickly share this one. Here is Emily Wilson's take on Nolan's Odyssey, and it's I was going like, wow. Just listen to this 2 minutes. This is cuck funny. Honestly, just watch this quickly. I just want to see if this volume is just tell me if you can hear this. Cool.
What did you think about the film in terms of this notion of the Odyssey as an anti-war text?
I mean, I thought I want to, you know, not spoil anything about the film because I know the majority of people haven't seen the film.
Don't even try, Darthron. Don't try and guess pronouns. We don't know.
Oh no, I know.
What a
I just don't want to say it.
Right? You can go like, I wonder which way she leans. It's obvious. It's like the green hair. It's like you know, like in the wild when you find like animals that are really bright, like if there's a frog and it's like lumo pink, and you go, I shouldn't touch that.
I mean, the film has these flashbacks to the Trojan War. I'm not sure if I see it as an entirely anti-war film, but it certainly presents us with an Odysseus who feels very bad about certain things that he's done in war and is struggling to process them in a very, I would say, very modern psychiatrized way. And he's struggling to process them and needs drugs to do so for help with his recovery.
Right.
And he seems to feel bad about being a warrior, and we never actually get to see him doing much warrioring, which I thought in a way was a bit of a shame. I mean, we do get to see the bow, which is lovely, but I think in some ways, I mean, I was realizing, thinking about the film, there's a tolerance for ambiguity in the world of the Odyssey, which I don't think there exactly is in the world of Hollywood blockbuster action films.
Right.
And I think that's one of the big challenges for Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Is that he has...
I can't believe that the people you disagree with most, and she's making a rational point here. I mean, the thing is this, you have to consider. Wait, let me finish it before I give you my 2 cents on this.
To make the protagonist
a
likable all-American hero,
right?
Which is a real challenge if you're basing this on a poem where the hero is not necessarily motivated.
Ik denk dat allemaal eens beter players als kapitein.
Nice suburban parent, but actually he wants glory, and he wants to get spoils from the sack of a city, which is, you'll see what Nolan does with all of that, but it's different things from what Homer does.
Right.
I kept looking in vain for a sense that this was a film about glory. I think it's a film that has some interest in shame, but I don't think it has any interest in glory.
I was going to ask you sort of if there were any scenes from the book that you wish had been in the movie, or tonalities, or if you had written the screenplay, are there moments you would have loved to include?
I mean, this is a very different adaptation from any that I would have done. So I think it's very, but it is very much in tune with things that Nolan has been obsessed with his whole career.
Right.
So I think, if you're a Nolan fan,
Yeah. Listen, if the sort of the person who did the sort of woke-ish interpretation of the Odyssey disagrees with the take on the movie, then I don't know.
So,
but yeah, like
I want to point out, Aurora, is it Aurora asked? Or was it
Aurora
I
asked,
think
yeah.
it was Aurora asked, if we haven't watched it, why can I judge it? So I want to bring up the fact is a couple of things that she said, which is accurate. You've changed the character of Odysseus.
Yeah.
We've spoken about it.
Don't need to watch that. Don't need to watch that to know that they've done.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can see it in the trailer. It's a man that's broken. Odysseus was never.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
the
hell.
whole concept is he is vain. He is. Hence why all of this stuff happens. I mean, he goes to the whole scene with the ogre. They completely changed that.
The Cyclops.
Yeah, the Cyclops. This is like, they're 100% correct. He's written his version of it. And I don't mind that. If that's what you want to do, you want to write it according to your belief or your... But it's an interpretation of it. You took a certain a modern
and
version,
you made it,
rewrite slot that appeals to you, and you go, this is what I want to make.
This is my modern take on that thing. But the reason that thing is great is because it's not tied to the current sort of feel. It's not tied to the century of how men felt in this day and age. To apply that, and I don't have to watch that. And also, we were talking about this. I think it was on Monday night where we kind of mentioned this a little bit. The thing with the problem with this, with everything now is
it wasn't a role play. Sorry, it was Knights of Justice. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck, bottom is bio.
Knights of Justice asked the question. Sorry.
No, but it's completely, it's a justifiable question, right? It's a justifiable. But and I said this on Monday night. I said the thing is that we're so bombarded with what's happening in the movie online and stuff like that, that I've pretty much seen the best parts of it. I know exactly what happened. Those are the thing is, I know what the source material is, right? You go like, cool. So before I go to watch anything, before I went to watch Dune, I went through and go like, cool, I've got a synopsis of the world, how it works, how it functions, who wrote it, what his story is, to get a kind of a rough estimate of like how this world takes place, what his position was, how he's... I didn't go read every single book, and then I went to watch the movie, just to have a clear kind of indication. Same with this. I've known that, I've seen I think there was about 3 or 4 movies I've seen in my lifetime that has to do with the Odyssey and the Iliad, right? Major ones of them, like they're very good movies. I've watched them, so I'm kind of a little bit familiar with the story. I think I kind of glossed over the actual poem and read that. But I mean, like, the thing is, we understand the source material, and we understand where it comes from, and we understand the position and these things. But now when you apply it to somebody taking it and pulling the thing that made it hit, right? It's like, imagine you write The Lord of the Rings, but the entire movie's premise, you can say it's got to do with the power, the ring, the ultimate power, corruption, and that type of thing. But now imagine removing the thing that makes it what it makes it. It's the ring. Imagine removing the ring. You're going like, oh, this is our adaptation. You're going like, okay, and you're trying to be authentic, because this is what he was saying in interviews. Interviews I said, we're going to be as authentic as possible towards this movie. They literally, the entire score, they wrote the guy who wrote the score, wrote the highest score without using string instruments because they didn't have them at the time. Or something like that. He used vocal harmonies and drumming only.
Back.
And I'm going, okay, cool. So on the music front, you want to be as authentic as possible, but then we've got like, we've got Ellen Page there, and I'm going like, right? And it's like, again, the point. A lot of people have made the argument going, well, it's only like 5 minutes. I'm going like, it doesn't really matter. It's like your intent, the intent behind the movie is the thing that annoys me the most, right? If he just went out and made a movie, and I've been really what do you call it? What's the word? Amicable to his position, going maybe it wasn't just him, maybe it was people, because I know what the industry is like. There's different. He's the director, but there's people the people are paying for the movie going, well, listen, if we're going to pay for it, we want it to be nominated for an Oscar. In order to be nominated for an Oscar, you need to be able to tick those boxes, the DEI boxes. You have to have a person of color. You have to have someone that's, confused about the sexuality or something like that. And that's what he put them in. And you can't ignore those things. You can't, and the thing that annoys me the most is the what do you call it? The pulling me out of the notion. That's the thing that annoys me. Like all of a sudden here, there's a dude rowing a boat and he's Chinese, or we've got Helena Toy and she's like African. You're going, what? These people aren't Greek. I know the source material. This is not how it, Anyway,
it's the end of the day. Okay, sorry. On the Ellen Page one, I'm gonna call it Ellen.
Okay.
It's
Elliot,
the reason I think he caster was. Nolan likes to use actors that he's worked with before. That's one of his trends that he does. He uses actors that he's worked in the past to recast. But the issue that I have with...
Does it count if those people are confused, though?
I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist, but... I'd like to think I am, but I really don't want to tap into this. I can't speak for Nolan. But the stuff that
no, you're right. It's the same thing that, for example, what Quentin Tarantino does. He uses this, or Samuel L. Jackson is one of the people. The same
that
thing
could be his little tweaks that every, and I'm fine with that. I have no problem. Yeah, I mean, be careful, man. I couldn't give a shit. I don't have a problem with that. The issue that I have is Hollywood has been like there's been an entire trend of proper heritage. I mean, look at what is we spoke about it on Monday. The one with the Rock and Hawaii and I don't know.
Mona.
They made such a Vanity Fair wrote a massive thing. Oh, they use people from Hawaii, etc., etc. You go look at this, and it's a variety of I don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't either. But like,
it seems to me like it depends on what Hollywood dictates is okay.
Well, listen, it's fine. It's completely fine. But this comes back to the worldview. Something Mr. Wilson always talks about. It's the worldview. It's like it's completely fine because from their worldview, they look at their sort of it's that whole white privilege vibe. So it's fine to deconstruct or to destroy sort of white culture. I mean, the argument is white people don't even have culture. What culture are you talking about? That's the argument. And they'll celebrate every other culture, but like, oh no, that's disgusting.
But I can bet you they would have been so pissed off if he took just white actors.
Yeah, no, of course they would. But imagine if he did a different thing. If he the thing is, for example, if you did a Shaka Zulu movie and you made them all white, people would hate you. But if you did a movie about, I don't know, like for example this, which is basically everybody's Greek, right? And you changed them all to just people of color, right? If you just made them African, they would have gone, well done. Because you know what? Because it comes back to the worldview. The worldview of that whole the white privilege thing. So like anything that has to do with the race thing, this shows you that the racism is kind of more on the other side. Like the left is far more racist than I would say people on the right. 100 times over. Like they want to categorize everything by race. If you categorize everything, your entire worldview reduces down to fucking race. You are by definition a racist. Like I don't I don't understand how people don't get that basic logic. They don't get it, dude.
No. You see, your problem is you're using facts. You can't use facts.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
Facts
I'm
are
really
racist.
sorry. I
It's
know.
your white
I'm.
privilege coming through. Stop it.
I know. But like the best defense that you can have, if somebody would come to you, if anybody ever goes, "Oh my God, you're white privilege," just do this.
Shut up, fat boy!
Yeah, that's all you do. That's all you do.
Yeah, and Knights of Justice, I completely. Why not just use all Greek actors? Why not just be authentic? You're authentic in other
Kalishi, you
aspects.
cheating
Why
cunt.
are you? But this is the thing. It comes back to that what we
Fucking your
Hollywood's
mouth.
BE quota to get an Oscar.
Yeah. But because no, but I think but I think the overarching what do you call it world ideology is the worldview of going like, well, nothing.
My guns kitty so niet, John.
We can't celebrate that. Every other culture we celebrate. White people are evil, apartheid, colonialism, fucking
Wonder alle nieuwe
slavery,
AR
all that.
geadded
But
tot die
then
mix.
it's fine for them to ignore the other aspects of like the, you know, the fucking the Arab slave trade, the one that's like was like 1,000 years longer than. We just put the little horse flappies on, and then we're just gonna look at the world like this. And the only thing that you see is racism. No racism. It's like white people are racist. It comes back to ideology. That's the only rational argument I can make for it.
We spoke about this the other night. I think. What was that movie? Warrior Queen, African Queen. What was it called?
The Warrior Queen.
Woman
Queen.
King.
The Woman King. Woman King.
The Woman King.
My bad. Cock funny.
they did this movie going, you know, representation. It's such a strong.
Yeah.
It turned out that the story they were telling is. Yeah, but it turned out that what they were actually putting out.
Before you get there, like let me just if you haven't watched it, go watch the Woman King. It's about this African tribe of woman warriors, and that was kind of the premise. That sounds all like all these because they were trying to make movies to show like, you know, strong women, right? Like I think this is just after the Marvels and like that. Just before strong. This is when Hollywood is in the strong woman vibe, and they made this movie about this, you know, this tribe of African warriors who were just like. They were just hardcore. They're like Rekis. It was basically like, you know, it was, what's that movie with Sylvester Stallone and all the action heroes all together?
Expendables, yeah.
It's basically Expendables, but it's like it's based on a true story. And the part that they forgot was, the part that they ended up showing us was, please explain, Darthron.
So it turned out that this tribe sold their own kind, their own people into slavery. Then they backpedaled. No, that's not what we're saying. But yes,
they just happened to do it. And then, you know what? I saw people have arguments online. They made arguments online that, well, it wasn't their fault. They had to go and fetch and take their own people and, you know, put them into slavery because they were these evil white people that come to the coast and they would ask them for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, can I ask? It's like me asking. Are you asking me? Can I buy your wife? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I go, well, it's my fault. You offered me money. What am I supposed to do? Are you stupid?
There you go. Here's some cash. Would you take it? No. Okay. I'll find someone else.
It's insane to think
that
you
is
make
that is the
it's
idea.
nuts.
But this is the same thing you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
It's and I want to because I'm assuming we're going into the next section of this particular topic.
I want to quickly just show you guys this part, which is funny, and here we get now. We've known this for ages. I think we've known this since 2019, but this popped up, which is quite funny. Big discovery on Rotten Tomatoes for the Odyssey. The real audience score is sitting below 56, not the fake 97 they've been showing with the verified audience bullshit. Now, just for context, the verified audience bullshit actually came in 2019. There was a couple of movies. What would happen was, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Marvels. I think it was the Marvels where people started downvoting it. Like as it came out, because you can't vote in a movie until it actually releases. So the only
wasn't it Star Wars? I feel like it was Star Wars.
No, 2019 was, I think it was the Marvels, if I'm not mistaken. I think it in and around that time. It was one of the Marvel movies, or like the woman, something around there. One of the Woman King, the Marvel, something like that, where people came out and they just downvoted it. But the thing was with the Rotten Tomatoes. So I think 2015 somewhere they put in the thing that unless you're a verified critic. You're a verified critic, you have a separate category. Let me quickly show you guys what it looks like. yeah, let me just quickly open it up. Sorry. Do you want to read a quick comment or two while I quickly get this ready, Joshua? Apologies.
They're all talking. RJ is talking about I am pondering the Darth persona based purely on looks. I'll allow it. Then Aurora says Darth has the looks down to a T. He knows. I do know a lot. I don't share a lot. I kind of keep it to myself.
Take the objective. Hardpoint locked down.
So let me show you guys quickly. So here is the actual Rotten Tomatoes vibe. So I can't remember exactly which movie it was, but it was in around 2019 they added. So Rotten Tomatoes used to have a normal tomato meter, right, which would be the critics review, unless you're verified with them, not as a critic or as like from a publication where you're an actual critic, like a movie review critic. Then you only those people were allowed to put scores on to rate the movie before the movie comes out. The day of the movie launch, only then could you go and rate the movie. And what they also used to do is the first thing they did was, I think they experimented this for a few, like I think about a week or two, where they tried to not allow people to comment until about 24 hours after the movie came out, right? And then what they did was they included a new version, which is the verified rating. So this is what it looks like. Just to give you guys get this is Rotten Tomatoes, a sort of vibe. Yeah, so you've got these are critics, and here is the popcorn meter. It's sitting at 97%. So but when you click on it, you'll see it breaks it down. So all critics, top critics. Click on this. Can you guys see it? Okay. So there's verified audience and all audience. Now so what happened was here is somebody went and what they did was you can only if you're verified, you can like a verified user. So you go to the movie, you're in the app and it shows you there. And then apparently as you walk out the movie, you get a pop-up and you go, did you like the movie? Yes or no type of thing. And then all the other audience are the people that vote for it. But there's a couple of things about this thing that they found issue with, which is this right here. Let me show you guys quickly. So let me share that one. So it is this. Here we go. So it's this one. So apparently there was some dude on Twitch, not on Reddit, who actually looked at the score system, and they found the following. So Rotten Tomatoes says that Odyssey has a 97% audience score. I just showed you guys. They say it says 97% for verified users, 92% for all audience. But they basically what they did was they looked at the raw JSON data, proves that it's actually 56%. Rotten Tomatoes has made a major change in how audience scores are calculated back in 2019. Many people don't realize that what happened is what happened, but it's a single change of why the Odyssey score is currently sitting below sitting at a glowing 97%. Yet standardized the data properly reveals that it's actually sitting at 56%. So they actually fed it in. I think they fed it into the whole thing. So again, not a coder, but yeah, verified push score is 7,360 likes, 96%. Unverified pull score is actually sitting. That's what the actual score is. So it's actually 56%, which is the real score. Now it actually goes quite further because there's been posts on the internet, especially on X. There's been quite a few of them where people have posted, got to the cinema, taken a photograph of the seats, and there's 5 people. They're midway through the movie. There's no one else here. So the argument is, again, without actually having proof that there is, like, when I say there actually isn't evidence, physical evidence.
Oh, shit, sorry.
There's an email showing how, like a receipt that the movie, the what do you call it, the production company, the whoever's been funded the film is actually paying for those seats. But that's what we kind of assume here, that they're going, in order to make the movie look good, is to buy up seats. Another person has said that the other option, the other reason it could be is the seats, the movie tickets went on sale about a year ago. So a lot of people went and bought tickets, and then they're like, well, I read a bunch of reviews, this is cuck, I'm not going, and then just decide not to go. So the seats are empty. So it's a combination of both. Then there's another aspect of this, which is it's quite hectic, which is this. I'm just going to show you guys here. There's also apparently review suppression that's been happening on Rotten side. A lot of people have said this. So look at this. This is one guy in particular. He made a point. Sorry, this share this. Here we go. So check this. This is okay. One post there's multiple ones of them. So Rotten Tomatoes. 3 days ago, I posted my clean, spoiler-free review of the Odyssey with a 2.5 out of 5. As of today, it's still not been posted. So 3 days later, they didn't post it. I created a new account 2 hours ago, posted a glowing fake review with a 5 out of 5. It went public in less than an hour. So again, the marketing budget for the Odyssey was, I think, was north of 150 million. Yeah. And I always wondered, why is it that much? Why is it so? Obviously, you have to pay actors to go different places, go watch the movie, red carpet thing, promote it. Oh, it's expensive. And also to pay journalists for glowing reviews. This is the other part of the doing. So why not spend a couple of million? I mean, is it really that far-fetched? Yeah, exactly, AJM, allegedly, right? Is it that far-fetched to think that maybe in order to get our movie to look good, let's pay to make it look good, right? And why wouldn't they use that? And again, it's like a lot of people, I mean, like, somebody also pointed out that usually what happens is, if a movie is good, the good score kind of is average on all different sort of on Metacritic. It would be on a whole bunch of stuff that have the same review. It doesn't. Rotten Tomatoes is sitting way higher than any of the others. I think what's coming in next is IMDb with a high score. I'm actually going to check IMDb.
Let's see what IMDb says.
And the problem is that that's not a true reflection then. It should be across. It should be 97% or more or less close to it on all the platforms, but it's not. So that only speaks to that speaks to a logical rationale that it's being manipulated.
But this is what I would like to do, right? I'd like the chat, I would like to encourage the chat, go watch it. Tell us your real opinion on watching it. If you can, don't pay money for it, but watch it. Let us know what your opinion is. We're definitely gonna watch it. Like I am gonna watch it. And then I will give you my honest review on it.
So here we go. Check out. This is IMDb. So they've got almost like a 12% difference. That's quite huge statistically, right? 12% difference. 187K. You know what I usually do when I look at ratings like this? I always ignore the 10s because again, it could be bot accounts, and I also ignore the people that give a 1-star rating because that's people just hating on the film. They go, "This just sucks." 1. I've never given. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 movies I've given a 10 on IMDb, and that would be like, Empire, or like Return of the Jedi. But yeah, sorry. So that's I think that's all I want to talk about. Jesus, we spoke about the Odyssey and other cuck for almost 45 minutes. Okay, I think we've had enough of the Odyssey. I'm still gonna watch it.
We struck a nerve. We struck a nerve.
We struck a nerve with. Oh, okay. Listen, shh. We didn't talk about the Odyssey, guys. Just don't say anything. Listen, we didn't.
So yeah, that topic that we just discussed was.
Yeah, dude.
I really want to get that cheese now that we spoke about.
No, listen, Ronaldo, we haven't, right? We haven't. But I'm just gonna give my 2 cents. I haven't watched it, and Glassford hasn't watched it. But this is the thing that we're saying. It's in this day and age, right? I've read so much about the movie. I almost kind of know it. I'm still going to, no, listen, no. I'm allowed to comment on it. This is what I do. I'm allowed to comment on it because I've watched.
Don't silence me.
On either side, Ronaldo. You will listen. I didn't get Mark Oppenheimer on your show just to come big up the Odyssey. I didn't do that, right? We took it from our point of view. We didn't get some legal expert on the show to come tell us how awesome the Odyssey was and it's legally it's really great. I didn't do that.
That's right. Clearly struck a nerve with them.
Yes.
I just want to say, Ronaldo, I will touch Nolan everywhere. Everywhere.
No, so I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it an honest opinion. Again, it's
yeah, I like 100%.
Difficult, right?
If I'm proven wrong, I will admit it. I will do that thing what most people don't do.
Admit it. Yeah.
I don't mind that. If change my opinion on it, I'm hoping it does. I'm just.
The problem,
go for it.
Sorry, the problem I have is that because we've had a look at the source material and then we get reviews, and I've read reviews, I've watched reviews on both sides. I watched, like, as soon as Ronaldo sent me the Ben Shapiro one, I watched that. I was going, okay, cool. I've maybe I'm gonna change my mind on it. Then I watched another one, and I'm going, I haven't decided. The thing that I have decided on is changing the source material, like the element of him being like putting it through that modern lens, Ronaldo, where he's like, so like the two main things, if you haven't watched it, I'll just quickly point it out to you. The things that kind of upset me a little bit, that I'm going like, okay, this is an issue for me. Maybe it's not that a big issue when I actually go watch the movie. The issue for me is like putting it through the modern lens of he's a soldier and he's depressed about all the stuff he did. That's opposite to what Homer was writing. He wasn't some depressive guy. He wasn't depressed about going through war. That's a very modern take. That's sort of like a modern take of like somebody would feel that after the Iraq War or after World War II, where I had to go fight this battle and like, you know, like I'm dealing with this thing. That's not what Homer's story is about. Homer's story in the Odyssey is about this guy who became so vain, and the gods had to take him down a peg or two until he like, okay, wait, hold on, you need to learn the thing, and that's kind of like, that's the difference there for me. But I'm still going to watch it, and I promise you, the first person I speak to is going to be you. You should still go watch the source material. No, 100%. I completely agree with you, AJM. I'm still going to. That's why I said I haven't completely decided. I'm pointing out some things that people have brought to, you know, that's in the public thing. It's difficult. It's difficult to not talk about a thing when it's just all over the place. No. But again, then I read the Matt Walsh one, and it's a completely opposite. Matt Walsh completely slating it, and I'm going, okay, cool. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm still going to go watch it. I mean, I love it. Actually, speaking of cinema, do you know what's out at the moment? Oh, wait, like, have we covered everything? Let's just read some of the comments here. Slippery Pickle goes, how's it, Slippery Pickle? What, no Giants of Kandar in the Odyssey? See, there's a lot of things that he left out. But again, I think it's Nolan's version of it. And I've been amicable. I said a lot of the decisions he might have made, I think, was because there are people funding the film. It's not his money, right? It's like there's somebody, like, for example, the reason that they had to do the Ellen Page, or whatever, the Elliot Page, and the chick that played Helen of Troy, right? The reason they had to tick that box, because someone's paying for it. And like, if I'm paying for a movie and I'm going like imagine, hey, Tashawn, just pretend to be Nolan quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, you're Nolan right now. I'm going, okay, listen, dude. So you're going to make the Odyssey. I'll pay for it. All right,
Yeah,
are
sure.
you cool with that? Okay, cool. Listen, I want an Oscar nomination.
Sure, 100%. Can I pick the version of events? Like, I know, like,
nuts.
obviously the original poem doesn't exist anymore, but there are a few variations.
There
is this really woke chicks version that I want to take.
We have the lead.
That's the version I want to build it on.
We need to go that version, because listen, unfortunately, in order for me to get an Oscar, you're gonna have to cover the DE items. We need a transformer. We need a person of color.
I've got someone in mind already. I'm not gonna give her a big role. I'm gonna have a very small role.
You're not gonna give him a big
him. Sorry.
Listen. Don't let me pull this funding, because if you say shit like that in an interview, like, you're never gonna get an Oscar. Just saying that. And that's how it happens, right? Oh man. Get that. I thought I'd get a copy of that.
After this conversation, Ronaldo, are we still on for Monday?
Probably not. I did say, but I do think it's. Listen, AJM, I'm not taking it back. I haven't made up my mind. But from what I've seen, I think the movie's shit. Honestly. I'm
happy to be proven wrong. I'm still gonna go watch it.
The info, like, this is my position. I go like, I take it. Indeed, we are. I take it like this, right? When presented with new information, I change my opinion on things. That's how it works. So, like, all the evidence that I'm looking at. Listen, if Candace is watching, listen, Candace is watching, right? All the evidence you're looking at, I'm trying to go which weighs more than the other, right? And I'm looking at it from that point of view, and I'm going like, a lot of the stuff I've seen, look, based on the source material, these are the elements, these are the thematic things that are happening. It swings me one way. If I then go watch the movie and go, okay, wait, listen, Nolan did nothing wrong, then I'll change my opinion. I am never going to stick to my opinion. Even if my favorite director comes out, like if George Lucas had to make a new movie right now, I will be honest. I'm going I'm excited. Screw you guys. Then I go watch it. And I'm going oh no, it's a piece of shit, right? I don't have an issue. I'm never going to hold on to stuff like that. If it's cock. And again, the difference is me and Ronaldo are different people. We are all different people. He looked at it. He's watching it from his point of view. I'm going to watch it from my point of view. And that's the thing. So it could be good to hear.
I think the big take to take away from here is very simple. Is we're right, he's wrong.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's 100% correct. Like, no, Sean, you've nailed
it. He's gonna kick me off of Monday show, I can guarantee you.
He's gonna mute you.
It's gonna mute me the entire time. And it's fair. It's a fair thing to do. He knows I'm just kidding. I did say to him I will watch it, and if I'm hoping I'm proven wrong. Like that's the thing. Like a very good example is the Star Wars Outlaws game.
Yeah.
The reviews were terrible. People were like, nah, it's the worst game. I'm playing it now, and I love it.
Same thing. Like, listen, I was gonna buy it, and then I phoned you, and I was going, listen, do you think I should buy it? You go, bro, don't be a dumbass. It's a piece of shit. And I was okay, wait. And then what I did, I bought it secretly without telling you. And then I played it, and I was like, oh, I actually enjoyed this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, like, there was times like I remember when we went to watch both of us went to go watch Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I came back.
This is a very good. Yeah, this is a very good. Yeah.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god! I remember when the trailer came out, and this is like 12 years no Star Wars, and the trailer dropped, and I screamed to the wife, like, oh my god, the trailer's up. She rips out the camera, and makes a video. There's somewhere on the internet, there's a video of me, right? Kind of like the video that Ronaldo made, where I am excited about Star Wars: Force Awakens, right? And if News 24 had to get their hands on that. I don't know if I'll have a channel left after that because I was so excited. Maybe I should out this now in the spirit of, coming clean. I was excited about it, right? I was excited. I was just like, I was giddy. And I remember watching that film, and then afterwards I remember phoning Sean, telling him like, I don't know, dude, this is something wrong. There's something that bugs me. And I remember the one thing that bugged me, like, completely. I watched the entire movie. Was like, oh my god, Star Wars, like, oh, it's Finn, it's gonna be Finn, Finn's a Jedi, no, it's Rey, no, it's Finn, no, it's... And then the part that absolutely, just like my brain just, it's like, like I'm going, like it's like that, that scene at the end of Usual Suspects.
Keep in mind, like, just I want everyone to know, when we watched it, right afterwards we loved it. Like we were like, this is good, it's so good to catch up. But then we started asking ourselves a few questions, like, okay, is it because we love it because remember, we're huge Star Wars fans. Is it because we haven't had a Star Wars film for the last 12 years? Is that contributing towards it? Which I think that was a big thing for us.
Yeah.
Carry on. What you...
I remember, like, this was like the splinter, like that, that scene from...
I remember mine, though. I'll tell you after yours, yeah.
There's a splinter in my mind, and I just can't let it go, that something isn't right with the world. Something wasn't right with Star Wars. And the thing I kept thinking back of was the scene where Rey, Kylo Ren stabs Han Solo. And I was like, what the... And I was so upset, I didn't remember the part where Rey goes... She goes, no! And she's like, oh, like, bro, she's lost it. I'm like... And I kept thinking about that. I'm going, hold on. And it wouldn't leave me. And I'm going, hold on. Rey meets Han Solo, like, not even 13 hours before that happens. If I met Darth Sean, like, 13 hours ago, and then he, like, read something, like, on the thing, and he gets killed, and I'm like, shit, there goes Sean. Didn't really know him that well. Like, there was no way for her to react like that. I just couldn't let that go. It just stuck in my brain. It was like, that was not the correct reaction from someone who met a random person 13 hours ago. Like, literally just hung out with him, had a couple of words, like, how are you that upset about it crying? There's no way you can feel that. That's an irrational emotion, and I couldn't let it go. And then I went and rewatched it, and then I just hole after hole after hole and started hating.
For me, it was the scene when she finally gets into the Millennium Falcon, and they start flying and having some issues.
Yeah.
Now, just...
And then she goes, I fix it.
Yeah. So, like, here's my... She's been on a Tatooine, a desert planet.
Her whole life.
Her whole life. Never actually flown a ship.
Ever.
and all
But
of
she
a
just knows.
sudden you know shit.
How many different ships are there in like the Star Wars universe? You know how to fix this one?
This one, yeah.
Shut
And like
up.
that dialogue she has with Han Solo about it, where she proves him wrong on something on the ship that he's known his entire bloody life. I was just like, wait, how?
Yeah. No.
And then same thing happened. I went to watch it again. Then I start realizing, shit, I think I got caught up in the whole thing of this is something new. And this is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm worried for Ronaldo that maybe you like this thing so much, and I'm hoping I'm wrong, but maybe it's because, and I know he's threatened that if I carry on with this, he's going to take the PlayStation 5 away. But I'm going to let the chips fall. I don't think he's that dishonorable. I think he'll honor his commitment with the PlayStation. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think he'll go there. I don't think so. But
it's on record now.
But maybe you're a Nolan fan, and I don't disagree that you cannot see the problem.
No, I don't.
And I'm
I don't think it's
hoping
that.
I'm
It's
wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
It could be that, or it could be he's looking at it from a completely different point of view. He's looking at it from a cinematic point of view. He's looking at,
but also like
these things don't matter. Like that's the thing.
He has said before that's where his stance is, and
exactly that is his stance. What?
Ronaldo, I love you. You are an awesome guy. And like I said, I'm quite happy to admit that I'm wrong, and I will say it on the show.
You'll say out of my arsehole, Gary.
I will say Ronaldo was right.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I'm happy to say that.
I don't. Yeah, that's a bold statement, Cotton.
It's a bold statement. Let's see if it pays off.
Okay, I need to get that audio clipped. No, but listen, I promise you, and I'll give it an honest opinion. I've